நீங்க ஆல்ரெடி கிரியேட் பண்ணது என்ன நேம் போட்டீங்க? அப்ளோ யூஎஸ்ஆ?
ஆமா.
இதோ வருது பாருங்க ஜி. நீங்க அந்த லீகல் என்டிட்டியை எதுக்கும் அசைன் பண்ணிட்டீங்க ஆல்ரெடி. கேட் இருக்கீங்களா? கேட்
இருக்கேன்.
Yeah, so you have already assigned that legal entity to some structure. That is why that earlier legal entity was not coming. So now what I will do, I will apply and then I will done save and close. Now I will assign this balancing segment values to this.
Okay, how to check if it's assigned to some other structure?
நான் இப்ப அத கேக்க வந்தேன்.
See, what Oracle saying is, if a legal entity defined is already assigned to any ledger, then that legal entity will not appear in the LOV for adding to another ledger. Adavadhu, the system control is you can attach one legal entity to one ledger only.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay, yeah.
You created for United States and then you have a India ledger. You cannot assign US legal entity to India ledger. Correct? Logically.
Okay. ஆனா அவர் எதுக்கு பண்ணிட்டாருன்னு எப்படி தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறது? அவர் இந்த பர்టిక్యులர்
தான் நம்ம பார்க்கணும். So hospital 120 will be the company code. Okay va? Hello?
Okay.
Anbu, where is that Excel? So here we used this structure and then we created Apollo chart of accounts, Apollo US primary ledger, Apollo US group legal entity. Have you created BU Anbu? ராஜா, நீங்க ஏதாவது BU கிரியேட் பண்ணீங்களா?
பண்ணார் மோனிஷ் நேத்து. நானும் அவரும் தான் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன். பண்ணார் அவரு.
So BU நேம் என்னது?
அதான் அந்த அப்போலோ யுஎஸ் தான் கொடுத்தாரு அவரு. ஆனா அது கிரியேட் ஆகாதனால அப்படியே விட்டாங்க.
Okay, I will check. Okay, let me check. Okay, it looks good. Why you created this reference set? Okay, fine. Now we'll go this. Anbu, are you there? See, so this is the main setup where now we will choose Apollo US primary ledger. When we choose the Apollo US primary ledger, our legal entity defaults automatically. How is in the assigned legal entities we have attached our ledger. Correct? And then I am enabling whatever functions I am going to use under this BU. And then save and close. Now we need to what we will do is manage data access set for users. We will update our username now.
Need to give the name. Okay.
Okay, so it is correct. We have already given this ledger only. Okay, now I will go to general accounting journals. We'll see whether
No
we
shit. Like
yeah.
it showed Apollo US primary ledger, right? Right there.
Yeah, that's what. See, now it is changed.
Apollo.
But you did assign Apollo groups, right? So how like why is it
And your
showing
voice
this
is
one?
very low. And
Okay. Now is it fine now?
no, it is very low. Can you come again, please?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let me-
Hello. And are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I
please.
audible, Munish?
Yeah. Please tell me.
Yeah. You did assign Apollo groups like that one, right? It's like why it is showing Apollo US primary ledger right there.
No. See, Anbu, we will not assign legal entity in the context value. I will show you. Wait.
Okay.
If you just click on plus, you need to understand. See, as of now, we have only these roles, correct? For this
Yeah.
user.
Yeah.
I will general accountant. Security rule is either data access set or intercompany organization. We are going to give access for this data access set so that we will able to create. We will able to access the general ledger. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Data access set. If I come down, you will see all the ledgers only, not legal entity. This data access set is not legal entity. To get the access for ledger, are you able to see any legal entity here?
No.
No.
Okay. All the ledgers are showing here.
Yeah. So same thing. For example, now what I'm going to do is, right, I'll go to tools, security console, users,
Fusion data.
edit, add row. Let me add one payables manager. I've added the payables manager, save and close.
Where are we?
Just submit the schedule process. Okay, it is already running. So I will go to this project. I will search for manage data access for users. Now, wait, let me click on plus. Function.erp payables. See, for payables, we can assign only business unit. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that,
Yes,
are you able to
as you said.
understand the difference between the GL and accounts payables? So if I choose BU here I could see all the BUs. Now,
Business
which
unit.
BU we need to assign it here? Hello?
Yes, Manish.
Which BU we need to assign it here?
Okay,
Apollo.
Apollo Business
Apollo
Unit.
US business.
Okay. If you assign this BU, how system knows for this BU what is the legal entity and what is the ledger?
Okay.
How system will know by assigning this profile, how system knows what is the primary ledger and legal entity for this BU? That
Already
is
we have assigned it.
Okay, that's why we should assign legal entity to them.
that is from
Assigned.
setup.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
we need to go implementation project. Here our BU is in the selected scope. So if I go to task, see,
Yeah.
now you are able to understand how the system linkage is happening.
Yeah.
The link.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Manish.
So now I'm not saving this. Okay, I'm not defining the security role. I'm just saving it. I just cancelled it. Now I will go to home. We added the payables role, right? So we should see the payables in our home page, correct?
Yeah.
That's payables. No, let me log out and relog. Ah, payables, right?
Yeah.
So in payables also we have payables,
Okay.
payables dashboard, invoices, payments. If I go to payments, whether I will able to access the payables or not. I will go to manage invoice. See, as of now, I could see all these BUs, correct? Let me choose any BU. But see, as of now, I could see all the BUs, which is wrong, correct? Hello?
Wrong in the sense?
Wrong
Like,
in the sense, why? Because we have not assigned any business unit to our particular payables role. That is why it is showing all the business units.
yeah.
Why Apollo is not coming? But if I go here, I could not see the create invoice option, correct? There is no option to create invoice. We have only manage invoice. Hello?
Yeah. Yes, Manish.
Yes, Manish.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all the payables role.
Okay.
As of now, we added only the, we need to add
To security concern.
the previous session. I have, uh, where So implementation, end user, this one we completed. Now, Surya, you remember in our last previous session in AP, when I was taking AP module, I have gave all the roles. Tables, manager, accounts payable, invoice supervisor. Start with AP. First, we are assigning AP roles. Same. Okay. Anbu Soundarya Abhilash, before I start AP, are you guys comfortable in the GL like this enterprise structure and then
Yes,
creating?
Monish, like for me, like okay, it's fine, but maybe like it would be easier if you give any tasks like
Yeah, that's
so.
what.
Yes.
What you do is, see, Anbu Soundarya and Abhilash, both of you, whenever you get a time, now you created for Apollo, right?
Yeah.
So in that we need to here what we need to add is uh, what you do. I will give you the structure now. What structure? Let's take. Let's take this. This is for Soundarya.
And Monish, Monish,
Huh?
Monish, am I audible?
Yeah. Tell me, Anbu.
Yeah, in the above structure, like you have not added that assign legal entities that
Yeah, I will add. I will add.
one.
Wait.
Yeah,
I will add.
maybe.
The task is first create. See, but it depends on you whether you want to create a value set or you can use existing from the system. But in the value set, you should have these segments, either entity or a company, department, and account.
Accounts.
Okay,
Okay.
it's up to you whether you want to create it or you can take the existing one. This value set is clear.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
Okay, so in the sheet, what you need to do is, if you are creating a new value set, enter the name. If you are not going to create a value set, just enter the name which you taken from the system. For example, this is entity is already available, right? So keep the
Yeah.
same name. Okay,
Okay.
and then Apollo, we created chart of account structure or reused existing one, and
Chart of account structure.
we created, right?
Yeah, just structure alone I created because like I used the
Ah,
value
okay.
set which which was created for healthcare.
And then instances. So these both you need to create like the naming convention is Infosys.
Mhm.
CV structure.
This is
That's a CV structure.
this what you will do is you will assign this three segments. Same thing here also.
Okay.
So this is one, correct? Purida,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
step one, this is step one, you will link it in the step two. Step 2, you will link it in the step 3.
Yeah.
In ledger. Money ledger USD. L ledger USD. Infosys. Infosys IT Services BU. IT Services BU. Now assign this one. What is your legal entity? Infosys Group. Then
Assign internship.
got it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
This one, how I want you to do is, first you need to create a username for
Sure.
P sk. In this username, what are the roles you will add first?
Okay. Monish, for me, I have already created user.
Then fine.
So
Then
in
fine.
ANP dot. So
What
I'll
I'm
just
requesting you to is create a. If you are already created, no worries. Create a
Yeah.
username. Assign implementation.
Implementation project.
Okay.
The 3 roles.
Okay.
I think that one we need to refer it from the this one. Desktop. In the sheet இருக்குல்ல உங்ககிட்ட.
Yeah.
இருக்கு.
So implementation user refer sheet 1. Create implementation project. When you create implementation user, assign these 3 roles.
Okay.
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 Okay, va?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then implementation roles. Create project. It will be Infosys. I've already created implementation project. No need to create newly. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you will use these value sets. Either you create or use the existing one.
Sure.
After completing this, data access for which role?
To assign ledger.
No, no. See, you completed the structure.
Yeah. General accountant.
To test this structure, we need to create a journal and then we need to see whether we are able to post it or not. Correct?
Yeah.
For that, you will assign GL role.
Okay.
GL roles. Once you assign GL roles, to that GL role, assign your ledger,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
this. And then create journal.
John.
This is manual.
Yeah.
Manual means this is from system. You
System.
will create this journal from system. This is
It should. Okay.
create journal means create and post.
And post.
Frank, this is a basic thing. Okay. Once you are comfortable in basic thing, then only we can add multiple scenarios in GL. We have a many options in the system. I'm not sure whether you guys have seen it or not. If you go to GL,
Sai.
if you go to journals, see,
Yeah.
these two only we seen. What is this create encumbrance journal in spreadsheet? What is this reconciling clearing accounts automatically? What is this allocation tool? If you are not comfortable in this, then we will not able to understand these things. Maybe to give you the overview so that the GL will get completed, I will talk about allocation rules before I go to the AP.
Okay.
What is allocation rules? For example, we have taken Infosys, right?
Yeah.
Infosys, we have PO, IT, and then KPO. Correct?
Yes.
Anbu, are you able to understand
Yeah.
what is this?
Yes.
These
Yes.
are all the businesses they are doing under this Infosys.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Chennai office, let's say Chennai office, maybe Siriseri or something, IT Park. In Chennai office, IT Park, they are in rent. Chennai office building, BPO team is there, IT team is there, KPO team is there.
Yes.
Correct?
Okay.
Now let us say under this Infosys group, this BPO will be a separate company. Let's say that company code is 10.
Okay.
IT is a separate company. KPO is a separate company. True or not?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all these are comes under this Infosys group. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's say that is 00. The value for that is 00. So now this Infosys Narayana Murthy can see profit and loss for BPO separately, IT separately, KPO separately, or from the group level also. Totally, what is the profit and what is the loss? Correct?
Yeah.
That is what the structure is. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, in this Chennai office, IT Park, they are in a rent monthly. Let's say they are paying 1,50,000 rent.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
Whether this 1,50,000 has to be segregated between these three departments, three businesses, true or not true? See, we paid 1,50,000 rent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Because
In the
yeah.
same
The
building, we
same
have three
layout.
businesses: BPO, IT, KPO. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the this 1,50,000, whether this is if it is fully paid by BPO means whether this IT and KPO should share this 1,50,000 or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Correct. They have to share.
What is the BPO company segment? 10.
Train.
Yes. Come on.
Okay. This 1,50,000 paid by BPO.
Keep.
Now what entry they will pass? Rent account debit, cash account credit. So the combination is 10. Rent expenses account is, let's say, 6,000.
Okay.
Okay. எப்படி உங்களுக்கு இப்ப இங்க நான் வர வைக்கிறது அதை? Anyone good in the Excel?
சிங்கிள் கோட் போடுங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட், அதுக்கப்புறம் போட்டீங்கன்னா வந்துடும்.
Got 6,000. Cash account is 10,100,000. What is the amount? 1,50,000. Lakh 50,000. Journal entry is clear. And
Yeah.
Soundarya, Abhilash,
Yes.
whether
Yes,
this
Mohit.
journal entry is clear or not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, clear. Fine.
From the scene 10, you understand that this is BPO because
BPO.
10 is BPO, and then cash account is 10. Now, normally this 1,50,000 should burn by these 3 peoples, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
So 1,50,000 divided by 3 means
50,000.
50,000. So normal, the actual entry should be three. This is 10, 20,
30.
sorry. Actual entry should be this.
Yeah.
True or not true?
Yes.
Yes.
But since BPO has paid this, they have entered this in this way. 1,50,000, 1,50,000. Now in system we have an option to, if we create an allocation rule saying that this is 1:1:1. 1:1:1 is 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Correct?
Okay.
Right, allocation rule saying this rental expenses should be segregated with 1:1:1, and the GL code for rental. See this, only the balancing segment value, this 10, 20, 30 alone will change here, but the expenses account and cash account remain same for all these 3 entries, correct?
Yeah.
So it will not change for each entity. Okay, now in the system we will tell this, whenever we create this entry in the system, first we will create allocation rule saying that if we are using this expenses code, segregate the amount with 1:1:1. I mean, those account is this, 2 account. choose source account is this and to account is this, and then we will tell in the system the formula is 1:1:1. So whenever we create a journal with
Okay.
this amount, and then when we define this rule, if you submit this generate general ledger allocations based on this rule, system will automatically create these two entries.
Okay.
I mean these three entries. It will allocate the expenses which you incurred to all the companies or to all the departments.
Okay.
Okay.
So the example which I gave is specific to this three companies. There are some examples, it will happen between the departments. For
Yeah.
example, in BPO business, there will be HR department, correct?
Yeah.
There will be sales team, there
Service.
will be under this
Purchase.
BPO
Address.
purchase team, whatever team it may be. Okay, now this HR team, this BPO business has paid internet expenses for 5,000. Whether this 5,000 is specific to any department or it is common for all the departments.
It's common for all the
Common
departments.
for all the departments.
Yeah. So I need to segregate this 5,000 to this both the departments. Then only my profit and loss account is segregated between these departments. Correct?
Okay.
Yeah. So we can also use this allocation rules. I have paid this HR paid 5,000 as an internet expenses. Then this 5,000 will be allocated to sales department also. Confusing or it is clear?
Clear. Same as
Uh,
for
Are
them.
you clear?
no, once again, could you say that?
See, in the BPO business, there will be many departments, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say there is a 5,000 expenses for internet. So this internet has been used by both HR team, sales team, and many teams, correct?
Yeah.
Let's say now for November month, this 5,000 internet expenses paid by HR department. Whether this
Okay.
5,000 has to be segregated between all the departments, true or not true?
Okay, but you said it is common for all the departments. The BPO business will pay the whole amount, right, for the internet expenses.
I
Like,
mean, common means they are using the same internet. All the departments are
yeah.
using this internet only. So that is the common. But
Okay.
expenses should be segregated between all the departments, right?
Okay. 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 Fine. I don't
So
know.
now
Like, yeah,
we can
I don't
use
know
this
how it
allocation.
actually works, but like now I get to know that. Okay,
Yeah,
it's working like this. Yeah, fine.
yeah. So now we can write this allocation rules to segregate this 5,000, 2,500 to HR team, say
Yeah.
2,500 to sales team. Actually, Anbu, do you know profit and loss?
Yeah. Profit and loss. Heard about that.
In the profit and loss, we will see the net profit. Maybe you can just refresh that 11th standard book about the
Yeah, sure.
profit and loss, and then ask me if you have any doubts.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
Mosh. Yeah.
Now, this is the allocations, and then we have a journal approvals also. Manage approvals.
Mm-hmm.
So approvals means, for example, this entry should go approval to my CFO or manager. They should approve. Then only you will able to post this journal.
Yeah.
So that option is there. So these things and all we will able to see once you guys are familiar
Comfortable.
with this
Basic.
structure.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll go to payables. So
Okay.
for payables, these are all the basic roles. We go here. Where is my payables? Payables. System page. So we saw this one, right? Manage business unit, accounts payable manager, accounts payable supervisor, accounts payable specialist.
Okay.
So these three roles, and then after creating these three, after attaching these three roles to your username, you are just providing the what is the business unit you are going to use for this payables.
Okay.
So in our case, it will be
Infosys business unit.
Apollo. If you completed this, then we will use this, or else it will be Apollo.
Okay.
Okay, but if we go with this, then your username will get affected. So I will use Apollo. Once I complete payables, you use Infosys for your username, and SK will use HCL for our username.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now, then once I gave the access, I will check whether AP period is open or not by going this manage accounting periods. But before that, we need to complete the payable setups. These
Okay.
in payables, we have only the three setups: common options for payables and procurement, configure invoice options, configure payment options. Only these three setups only we have it in the system. So what I will do is, I will go to setup and maintenance. I will choose payables here. See, if I see
Yeah.
required task, these 5 tasks are required. If I click on all tasks, it will show all the tasks which comes under payables. Let me keep only required task. I will start with manage common options for payables and procurement. In scope, select. We will add our. We are going to do configuration for Apollo business unit. Apollo US business unit. So first, we need to provide liability account. What is this liability account? Whenever we create a, you remember that P2P flow?
Yes, Manish.
See, this supply liability account. So this liability account only we are giving it here.
Okay.
Flow entity. We don't have any values in this value set.
No, we do.
Okay. Okay, we need to add the value set values. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine.
Healthcare values is for this.
No. See, what happens is you used the existing value set. We didn't use the existing values.
Okay.
See, what you did is, see, you used all these value sets only, correct?
Yeah.
Under these value sets, they have loaded values, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
That values only they have used in this structure, correct?
Yeah.
But we only used this value sets. If we use healthcare structure, then we will get all the values here.
Okay.
I think you are not.
BUS na Apollo BUS.
I will show you, wait. Let me go to general ledger, all task.
Okay, you mean the structure contains the variable, but the business unit does not
Manage.
have that. That's what you mean.
Yeah, wait. Manage chart of account structure. Search, manage structures, search, Apollo, correct?
Yeah.
Edit.
Manage structure instance.
See, here we have Apollo entity, all these things, right? Now I will search Maybe I think 1 second wait.
Yeah, that we can see all the values.
This one, manage values. Oh, we have it, right?
Yeah, that's much. That's what I
Why
said.
then it is not coming in the deployment status is good. Okay. This is deployed. We check in the journal whether we are able to see or not. Create a journal. Accounting period is not open. Manage. Period. This program is running latest. Programs are taking more time, right, in this instance? Hello?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Let us wait for a minute.
Okay. சின்னதா விடா
In GL, we are able to see, right? Specify ledger options. So here we are able to see all the values, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe what I need to do is, should not change your 1899 account, yes. We'll give data access. Tables, all types. Manage data access set. Okay. ERP. Accounts payable manager. Sales. And still it is running out.
Which can we change the accounting period? Like it is showing January.
Yeah, that's what. See, our first accounting period is January. we cannot directly open November 23. We need to open Jan 23, February 23, March 23. Like that we need to go and then we need to open November 23. See, in the specified ledger options, you remember what is the first accounting period you gave?
Yeah.
See, here you choose
Jan
Jan 23. Okay, now we are in the November period. System date also November. You cannot directly open November. You need to first open your first open period. Then you need to open each period.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will log out and then re-log in. So first I will complete this.
Monish.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just say if like we are taking an implementation project for a US-based company. So for that they are approaching us on like November, like say November. Okay. So while creating the like implementing the project, for that we'll create the accounting period from January 23 or from the day like we are implementing the project November 23, or it should be started from January, because like the rest of the all the months like we not enter any values.
We need to create from January.
January 2023.
Yeah. Why
Okay.
this apply entity for alone? It is alone. The value is not coming. Maybe after some time it will come. Earlier nothing is coming. Now we could see values. Correct?
Yes, Monish.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What I will do first, I will complete the screenshots. Are you able to see the screenshots?
Yes, Monish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the manage common options payables for procurement, wherever you see asterisk, these are the mandatory accounts which we need to give. Okay.
Okay.
So this liability is nothing but supplier liability. This prepayment is whenever we book any advance invoices. For example, we received some advances from our supplier. Correct. That is a scenario which happens, right? If you go any house for rental, you give advance to the owner. Correct.
Prepaid
Yeah.
Yeah,
expense.
that is prepayment. So this year we will give prepayment. This conversion rate gain and loss is nothing but exchange rate.
Exchange.
Discount is whenever we receive any discount from our supplier, this is the GL code. So while entering these things, whenever we do specific transaction to these scenarios, system will pick the GL codes from here. Okay.
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 Automatic offset, none, primary balancing segment, all segment except natural account. This is same thing like for every debit there should be a corresponding credit, correct? If it is
Okay.
100, it should get 100. So for
100.
that only this option. Hello?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Monish.
Yeah. If you want to use conversion, you just enable this conversion and then put realized gain and realized loss. For example, if you are entering this conversion rate, there will be obviously a gain or loss, right?
Yeah.
So for that, we need to enter it here, the GL code. So in this common options for payables and procurement, mainly we will give the GL codes. So these GL codes, we will not define directly. We will get this code combination from our user, sorry, from our business when we do the implementation. Correct?
Okay.
Okay.
They will provide all this information and then we will enter it here. In the manage invoice options, see, the invoice entry, we have all these things. For example, if invoice currency you choose USD, payment currency you choose USD, then whenever you do transaction, this will get defaulted. This currency will get default.
Okay.
If you leave this as a blank, then you need to choose the currency
Choose
manually.
currencies.
Yeah. And then require invoice grouping, allow document category override, allow adjustment to paid invoice, allow review to supplier, recalculate invoice installments, enable invoice account coding workflow, prevent deletion, evaluate duplicate invoice. These are all the many options which are available in this system. For example, invoice grouping means first you need to create the invoice batch. Under that batch, we will create invoice. Whether you are going to create invoice directly or you are going to use the grouping.
Now,
So
can
this
we
one we will not able
explain
to
the
understand
examples?
now. We will configure only basic things.
Okay.
Okay, these basic things.
Okay, mandatory skills alone.
Then once you are familiar with payables, then we will see each setup one by one. Okay.
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 So basically, we will give all these things, and then payment terms. If you want invoice approval, you need to enable this.
Approval.
If you enable this, then we need to configure approval also. Then payment options. In payment options, we will define the payment informations like currency rate, what is the account for payment, these things. So only the payables module configuration is very small actually. To get familiar with each thing, you just see the screenshots, what are all the informations I have entered as a mandatory one. And then once it is completed, you can go and create a supplier, and then for that supplier we can create an invoice and we can make the payment. Okay.
Okay.
But before that, what I want you to do is complete this structure. Okay. Maybe if you guys are available tomorrow, we will configure this 3 setups to your username.
Sorry, Munish, like not able to get your voice clearly. Like some extra noises coming.
So what I'm trying to say is, if tomorrow you guys can complete these means, this structure means, tomorrow for this business unit, we will configure payables module. If you are available tomorrow, we can do that, or else Sunday, or else Monday. Sunday not available because of the World Cup, maybe Monday.
Okay. We can make it tomorrow.
So try to complete this tomorrow. If you want me, if you have any doubts, reach me in WhatsApp. I will also connect. So tomorrow we will complete payables also for this BUs.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Try to start the configuration maybe by now or by tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
But in payables, we have only these 3 configurations. Invoice option, nothing but we will define invoice related things. In payment option, payment related information. Common options is to default the GL codes, liability account, these things. Okay.
Okay, Munish.
Okay, guys. Take care. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.